And now to some other major news topics. On Tuesday in Philadelphia, the stage was set for a high-stakes debate between the Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump and Kamala Harris, who replaced Joe Biden in the Democratic Party's election race. While polls and ratings indicate a win for Harris, experts believe Trump still has a strong shot at the presidency. For the key moments from the first and possibly last debate between the candidates before the election, see the report by Baljan Semigulina.
Kamala Harris, let's have a good debate.
Nice to see you. Have fun.
Thank you.
It was a surprise handshake between the two opponents. At first, Donald Trump and Kamala Harris clashed on the U.S. economy. Harris attacked Trump's intention to impose high tariffs on foreign goods, a proposal she has likened to a sales tax on the middle class, while touting her plan to offer tax benefits to families and small businesses, and attacking Donald Trump for what the Biden administration inherited.
So let's talk about what Donald Trump left us. Donald Trump left us the worst unemployment since the Great Depression. Donald Trump left us the worst public health epidemic in a century. Donald Trump left us the worst attack on our democracy since the Civil War. And what we have done is clean up Donald Trump's mess.
Whereas Trump criticized Harris for the persistent inflation during the Biden administration's term, though he overstated the level of price increases. Inflation, he said, has been a disaster for people, for middle class, for every class.
Look, we've had a terrible economy because inflation which is really known as a country buster. It breaks up countries. We have inflation like very few people have ever seen before, probably the worst in our nation's history.
Trump's main theme was illegal immigration. He repeatedly accused the current administration of allowing in millions of criminals who he said were destroying the country.
They're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there. And this is what's happening in our country, and it's a shame.
Harris was quickly on the offensive, blaming Trump for the Supreme Court's ruling restricting abortion. She hit the former president hard on his abortion stance, a crucial issue for millions of voters, delivering a lengthy attack on abortion limits, speaking passionately about women denied emergency care and victims of incest unable to terminate their pregnancies.
One does not have to abandon their faith or deeply held beliefs to agree. The government, and Donald Trump certainly, should not be telling a woman what to do with her body.
The candidates clashed repeatedly on foreign policy, including the war in the Middle East.
I want to save lives.
It must end immediately, and the way it will end is we need a ceasefire deal and we need the hostages out.
Kamala Harris' campaign has extended an invitation to Donald Trump for a second presidential debate in October. Trump has responded he would not participate in another debate ahead of the election. Thus, the results of debates remain controversial. So the only important verdict will be from the voters on November 5th. Baljan Semigulina, New Time.